Hey guys, it's Erika. I just want to give a quick thank you for getting over 1,100 subscribers. Really means a lot to me. We got it really quickly, probably the fastest I've ever gotten, like 100 subscribers. But yeah, so I know I normally do reactions, but you know, sometimes I've always wanted to do like different videos besides that. And I thought this would be interesting to sort of review or take a look at this. It's called The Cinematography of K-Pop, uploaded by Odd, ODDEYD. They uploaded this. I don't know their background, if they do have a background in like film production or video production, that sort of thing, or if these are just like shots they think are really pretty. I am a film student, so I have somewhat minimal experience doing this stuff. I'm no way near an expert, but I know what to look for, I guess, and what's a really pretty or really cinematic image in this sort of thing. It is interesting to do with music videos because they don't really always apply the same rules as like narrative film work, which is more what I have experience with. But I thought this would be really interesting, probably fun to check out. So you know, with it, let's go. Oh, so these just like different shots? Great track though. Okay. So yeah, these are just different frames from different music videos that are pretty, I guess. G-Dragon, right? That's G-Dragon entitled. A lot of different things we got going on here. Yo, NCT, the 7th Sense, that's still amazing. I assume this person likes red imagery because there's a lot of red shots in here with red lighting and stuff. And eye shots. Extreme close-ups. This instrumental is really good choice for like this sort of video. It's Bacon and Loco's Young, I think, right? And the way this is like edited, you definitely see how they relate somewhat visually into like a sort of more seamless edit. Taemin's move though, Lord, that was something. That's from Drama Realm Dead Monster X. I love that shot. A lot of Momo though. I'm like crying. Don't cry. Don't make me cry. I can't watch other people cry. Most of these I remember, some of these I don't. Honestly. That was a cool transition. Good stuff happening here, I guess, and stuff. So I kind of want to break it down, each one and stuff, you know, just I don't know, after watching them, like, let's break it down each one, because some of these I think are more cinematic than others and stuff, and I feel like personally, maybe probably, I don't know, half of them I would say were very cinematic, and the other half I'm like, I definitely would have put different shots or frames in there. But yeah, so I guess to sort of understand my thought process between it, let's handy dandy cinematography book. Sort of a little bit planned. I sort of did want to break down this video a little bit, see what they sort of were going for, or look at each frame. That was something I kind of pre-planned, so it's just not out of the blue. And when I did that, this happened. So I bought this book anyway, so it's fine, or whatever. But here in my cinematography book, it says the term cinematography is from the Greek roots meaning writing with motion. It's just more than photography. It is a process of taking ideas, words, actions, emotional subtext, tone, and all their forms and nonverbal communication, and running them into visual terms. Boring stuff, but I guess good to establish it. And when we talk about cinematography, here are some of the things I look for, which I guess a very cinematic shot is like the frame, light and color, so lighting, but also color, like colorful lighting. It's rainbow, did you notice? The lens, movement, texture, establishing, and POV or point of view. Those are the sort of things I look at if I'm looking at cinematography, and sort of I guess the things I've more or less been more trained in than I guess other things would be the better definition of that. But let's just start from the beginning and go frame by frame. Okay, so here we have the beginning shot of, the establishing shot essentially of BTS's Blood, Sweat, and Tears, which is really gorgeous. The sort of, I also look at lighting is like the most important thing to me. Almost, because reasons that I'm not gonna get into. This is not a cinematography history class, but yeah. So what's really pretty about this frame, I love it. It's sort of slowly going in, as you can see. Slow movement into them, like a dollar shot, maybe a crane. I don't really know. But then also what's really pretty is the colors. You have these purples and they're wearing all black and white, and the yellow in the lights, or the yellow whiteness of it. It's just really pretty, looks really elegant. I think it's a good shot, well lit, sort of gives a mood of what you were about to experience with Blood, Sweat, and Tears. But it's a really good sort of like, I guess, establishing shot. Establishes what is going to be for the Blood, Sweat, and Tears, I guess, sort of thing. And that's all I have to say on that, I guess. It's pretty, I like it. And again, going more in, I don't know if they probably reset the frame there, or not reset, yeah, I guess, sort of thing. And then we go into the members staring into your soul, and Yoongi covering Jimin's eyes, which is, I guess, symbolic for something. Bringing back the shot of where like Jimin grabs Yoongi's hand and stuff, and that's really cool because it's a really close-up shot, and you see the colors sort of in the back with the depth of field, but then he also grabs his hand. Next shot, is that Yoongi again? Is that Yoongi in that shot? What's really cool about this shot for me is also the colors, the sort of color palette, which is the color and light we were getting to. It's like you have the very like bluish sort of things, and his contacts, the hair is sort of gray, the blue in the background, the really bright light hitting his face, but also the shadow covering it. Shadows are also really important too. You should pay attention to shadows, and I think it's a really cool frame. I would definitely put this in one and stuff. I don't know, like I feel like, you know how K-pop music videos go by so fast with every single frame, or the editing, like it's hard to pick which frame. You have to break it down like legit like this. But I think it's a cool shot. Is that Taeyeon? That is Taeyeon. I forgot what music video that's for, but that's Taeyeon. It's really cool because it's a silhouette, and I love silhouettes personally. And it's almost black and white. It's more bluish with the sort of projection of this couple in the back from like an old school looking movie with like rose petals falling down. I think it's really cool. Similar color palette story to the Yoongi. It looked like Yoongi. Was Yoongi? If it's not, oh my god. Short shot that they had, and again, they did a good job editing sort of with like some similar things going into the next sort of frame, and her rotating too. Also, it's important to note camera movements, also a big part of it, and this one doesn't really highlight a lot of camera movements, but yes, this next frame, gorgeous. It's all black, a lot of emptiness, if you would, with like her in this sort of bluish, purplish sort of thing. What music is this from? Singing in the Rain? I have no idea what this is from. I don't remember, but that sort of lighting of the floor is really cool too. Probably a lot of cranes somewhere up high, above overhead lighting, and then this person who I do not recognize. I'm not gonna remember every single frame of everything I react to, y'all. That's not what we do here and stuff. But it's a really cool frame, really cool shot. I like it. This one of this is Sunmi's. What's the name of the track? I forgot what it is, but you know what it is and stuff. It's really cool because you have this sort of rain going down and light coming from the left side of the frame going through the light, so it's lighting up the water that's falling down. But then you also have this big beautiful billboard of Sunmi, and then also her silhouette, which is really cool. It's just really pretty shot. I like it. There's also lighting from above onto the billboard itself, which is really cool. Color palette, I mean, reds, blacks, whites, sort of purples that is like, looks like it's in her hair and on her fit and stuff. So yeah, I think this is a cool frame too. This one, I don't know what that's from. Is that another Sunmi? That's another Sunmi, right? Instead of this cage sort of thing. It looks very low quality of my frame, so I can't really point out everything. But the cage is really cool, chandelier in the middle, the sort of shadows that fall on the floor of the cage, the background, I don't even know what's happening. Is it CG? Might be CG, because I can't really tell. It's low quality, so I can't fully understand what's happening in the back. But yeah, no, it looks like CG because it's the way it sort of creeps in and it's the movement of the frame. It's the whole thing. But yes, now we go to Taemin, shot from a Shiny music video. I forgot the name of it. This one, I don't know. It's an epic shot, but like there's rain going on in the background. Taemin's like this. It's really cool. But the guns, probably what people like. They're CG, obviously, but I don't know. It's not my most favorite sort of frame, especially from this music video, but I guess it is a cool shot. Next shot is this one from Love Shot. This is really cool. This would technically be more of like an insert shot. I guess you could say insert shots aren't insert shots. That's advice I would give anybody. But it's really cool what they did with the water guns and how they put like colored liquid in there. I think that was a really cool thing they did for that music video. This yellow, but then this sort of white one. Who else? I don't know who's holding this. I don't know their hands. This is a really cool shot. The blurred background, their hands, the lighting, the way it hits, sort of, you see the strong lighting hit whoever's hand is on the left, you see hit there. That's really cool. I don't know, it's just a cool shot. It was a cool music video, and the movement of them sort of going like this is really cool too as well. Movement's important, which this video didn't really highlight and stuff, I guess. Movement's important to me of the camera and everything in frame and blocking and sort of stuff like that. I like that stuff. Explosion from Fake Love. It's a really cool shot. I mean, the billboard, and then they sort of have that. I know Yoongi wasn't necessarily in frame for this shot, for what I remember for the behind the scenes or something like that. I don't know. I heard that once upon a time. But it's really cool. The lighting is really cool. It's really like blowing out the fire. Then also this yellowish sort of color there, and he's just sitting there. It's more like an epic shot. I don't really know, very cinematic shot for me personally. It just looks epic, and they use fire, so fire is cool. I like fire. This shot, hello, who is that? Is that, I don't know who this is, because it could be, I don't know who it is. Again, it's kind of low quality. I can't tell who it is, but the water is really cool. But also the yellow light hitting the water and reflecting is gorgeous, my lord. And the orange lighting hitting their left side, but then also sort of, there's also light hitting the right side of his face. You could definitely see where the light hits sort of right here and then down his neck. It's just really cool shot. I love the colors in it, the yellow, orange, bluish, whatever thing happening here, sort of thing that's going on here. I like it. This is a really cool frame. I'll put this in mind. Then we have the shot of Momo. I don't know what music video this is from. Is it Yes or Yes? I have no idea. This shot, I don't know, there's nothing really epic about it, or I guess cinematic. It sort of matches the other one because there's someone in the middle and sort of, the other one had light, but this one has fire on the sort of sides of it. The cool things, I guess, the fire and how they cue the fire or whatever. Momo looking gorgeous, but like, I don't know, it's nothing too insane for me. I don't think I would include it personally with my big ego. Then it goes into a tighter shot. And then I think this is cool how it just like, it goes to a tighter shot and it gets really dark. and then it gets really light when the fire sort of kicks up and it sort of lights up her face a little bit. I think that's cool. And then it changes the color of her eye. They did that probably in post, but it's a cool. I like this more of the sort of Momo thing. Who is this? Well, I don't know what shot this is from. I don't. This sort of fish tank thing with the flower falling down. The color palette's really cool. A lot of just warm colors, the red, orange, green, yellow sort of thing happening. It's cool. The way the flower slowly sinks into the tank is cool. This one, hello, Chen. What is this from? XOCBX Blooming Day. I love this music video. Honestly, it's one of my favorite. I think it's one of the prettiest I've ever seen. It's just, again, really warm colors with the same sort of color story as the last frame. I don't know why Chandler got shoes on. We'll never figure that out, but I think it's a cool frame. The red definitely pops. There's some red going on. Just really warm colors. That really bright light coming from the right side of the frame is really cool. That appears to be the only light I can tell. There's actually probably several lights there, just based off how the shadows fall. But I think it's a cool shot. I really like it. I love the music video too as well. This one of Sunmi, was that Siren? No, it was a Siren. What music video is this from? I don't remember. Noor. It's from Noor. It's really cool. The sort of frames that they do for her stuff, the aspect ratio is 4:3, which is cool, but like everything's very almost like flat looking. Very sort of not like a lot of dimension or depth to it, which is a really cool thing, but just a solid background of the yellow is really cool. Warm colors, red mattress, her sort of holographic wings flying out is really cool. I think it's a cool frame. I like it. It's very simple, but sometimes the simple stuff is a lot better than really the extra sort of looking stuff. This one, J-Hope from Spring Day. It's like a projection or something for the use for the sunset. And it's very like muted colors. And I personally love bright, vibrant colors, especially for my sunsets. Have you seen my Instagram feed? Just sunsets galore. So this one is not my favorite frame. I don't think it's my favorite frame either from the music video. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I could have liked, I don't know. Because it feels like projection and the lighting is coming from the front of him and not the side of him. It looks kind of weird. I've just noticed that right now. Continuity, you know, it's a thing. But it's not my most favorite frame ever in the world. I just wish the sunset would have been more vibrant, more lighting on him on some, but I didn't make it, so what the hell do I know? I don't have any experience being a DP except for student film, so I don't know jack shit. This one, this is a Mamamoo one, isn't it? Starry Night, I think it is. Gorgeous. I love the color palette. It's a lot of post-production that they did for this in terms of the color sort of thing they did. I assume so. I don't know if they captured that real time and it looked like that, but I always love beaches and sort of sunsets, and just the water looks so cool. The colors of it very sort of very light peaches and whites, and the shadows are gorgeous. The reflection in the water is gorgeous. Water's just a really cool tool to use visually. I really like this shot. This one, is this also Mamamoo? Is this from Egotistic? I don't really know. This one I wouldn't include in there in my list personally. It's just an extreme close-up of her eye, and now that I look at it, she didn't match the eyelashes, her real natural ones, to her fake ones very well, because you know she didn't have a double eyelashes there. The makeup's gorgeous, if we're talking about the makeup, but just a really extreme close-up on the eye with the CG sort of, excuse me, a CG thing going across her eye like a moon. And so to me, it's nothing super crazy. I mean, she's crying and stuff, but it's not the most incredible frame on the planet or revolutionary or whatever. So it's just, I mean, you do need a certain type of camera and lens to do that, but like to me, I wouldn't put it in my list personally. Just a simple close-up of an eye with some CG and whatever. For me personally, not. There's probably better frames in this music video I would have selected. This G-Dragon one, I think it's really cool. The sort of, maybe it's just a different vibe for him, you know what I mean? That sort of lighting change was really dope from that a little bit warmish yellow, more yellowish sunset looking thing to the dark red, which is really gorgeous and stuff. I liked it. It's sort of very like, I guess, faded in a sort of way. You know when you put the fade function on like a photo you're editing? That's sort of what it looks like. It's a really cool music video, but I think, I don't know. I wouldn't put it on my list personally. I think there's more cinematic frames in there. And when I say that, I'm not saying these frames are bad or ugly or I hate them or anything. It's just there's a lot more different things I think that showcase a lot more different stuff and skills and whatever sort of cinematic elements that I think are cooler. The next frame is one from Red Velvet. Bad Boy. I love this frame. I love shadows personally. But also you have the really white light sort of at the top fading to like a pink into like a red. I don't know if they did that for when posters, they were able to create that like on set. Either way, it's gorgeous. Their shadows are so cool with matching their like silhouettes. It's just a really epic, gorgeous shot with those tables sort of there. They're just like runway walking. And I love shadows. I love sort of lighting like this. I love it. I think this shot's gorgeous. I would put it in there. This one from Kim Lip's Eclipse, I think is really cool. She almost staring in that light though. You see how dilated her pupils are? Like, Jesus Christ and stuff. It's really cool that didn't go blind after this, but like the red lighting, but also the sort of neon, because I assume it was a red neon light or whatever, but the whiteness, that's sort of the light itself is really cool. And how you can sort of see the light in her eyes. I think it's a cool shot. I like this one. Also this one, similar lighting. You have the sort of purples happening in the back, the blue, but also the red and the yellow and stuff. This is just a gorgeous music video, in all honesty. What's this one from? I don't know what this is from. More red. We're going with reds now. Sort of red curtains are cool. The lighting on there, they're sort of red, also hitting her hair, unless her hair was red. This one from CLC Note, it's really cool. I like the sort of camera movement of slow, sort of tilting. All those strawberries, someone had to put all them strawberries there. The sort of red, pink, and purple background's really cool. The flowers, her outfit, everything about it, she just separates herself very, I don't know, it's just a cool shot, really nice. I would look at it more for the color than anything else, but it's cool. That shot's really epic though. The one where they close the coffin down and you see the six of them, Yeah. 6 of them, and it's all white, the background's red, and then they just close that coffin. That's cool. This one of Sunmi with the cake on fire reminds me of Resident Evil 7, not gonna lie. But again, just like the sort of frame that they have, the aspect ratio is 4:3, old school aspect ratio, looking like a 70s kitchen. Cake on fire, the fire is cool, her just sitting there watching it. It's just in terms of this like storytelling, you're like, it's kind of creepy though. But color palette's really cool. We're still dealing with a lot of warmness up in here, but yeah, it's a cool frame. I don't know if it'd be in my top frames or shots of K-pop, but it's some. This, oh my god, I could do a whole ass video breaking down NCT's 7 Cents, and girl, you know that shit fire. Again, it's really, really cool, the camera work, the choreography. It sort of freely moves of the camera a little bit. The red light's cool. I don't know if they shot with they did red lighting there, or if that was in post-production. I don't really care. It's gorgeous. I love this music video. The whole damn music video would be in my list, every shot of it. But I think it's really, really cool. I love it. I probably would have picked, I don't know if I would have picked a different frame for it, but just I put the whole music video in here. What is this? From VIX? I don't know what this shot is. Again, it's more red at the same time. The tree is really, nah, this is from The Ring, bro. It's from The Ring, it's not from K-pop. And then the circle is really cool, just how how centered the tree is, but also the circle sort of frame surrounding it, a frame within a frame, if you will, is something really cool. Am I making sense to anybody? Like, if I'm not, y'all can tell me. This one is Sunmi. Would it probably be on my list? I mean, I don't know if they liked it because there's like 2 of her. I mean, the red lighting on the background is really cool. Before we used to wonder about how to light an individual, now we learn how to light sets. I think the red lighting on how it's hitting the background is really, really cool. The sort of Sunmi shots, yeah, I don't really know. It wouldn't be on my list, but I think the red or orange lighting hitting the background is really cool. That's my favorite part about it. This one, Uzi, he my bias, but it's simple. It's a black background and he has like a red light hitting him, but and there's light hitting his face. I would hope so, you know. To me, it's nothing so really epic. It's really simple, but it's a good shot. I don't know if it wouldn't be on my list though. This one of Taemin summoning the devil, I don't know what he doing. It's really cool. I love how his sort of arms almost fit into this sort of like cross thing that they have going there. The way the light sort of travels around it is really, really cool. I would definitely put this one in there for the movement of the light, but also how it matches the movement of Taemin too as well. It's really cool, and it goes to like a darker red. And is this for Move? know what this is from. This one from VIX, that music video, Shangri-La, I think it was, for VIX. Gorgeous. I loved it. So many great stuff happening. Red silhouette, and it's just that red lighting with the silhouette and a reflective floor that looks so gorgeous, and that moon there. And there is a moon reflection. I'm just making sure there's a moon reflection in the floor. But I think it's a really cool music. I think it's a cool shot. It's a gorgeous music video. I love it. The way just the silhouette, who's that, Leo? And then just the red and stuff. Really nice stuff happening here. I really like it. Okay, the next shot is this one, also from Blooming Day from XOCBX. I think it's that the sort of rose petals are all like post-production. I would assume so. I don't know if they did that. I think I've seen this sort of thing done before, and I don't know if it's just like a little filter or like a little stock footage thing that you can throw on there. I mean, the red is cool and how Schumann just pops up. It wouldn't be on my top list though. For cinematography, because that's more, I think, an editing choice in my personal opinion. Oh my god, this one also from Blooming Day is really cool. Again, I love the shadows. I love shadows. The white lighting and their cool ass looking the shoes or whatever they're wearing with the pants. I don't even know. Was this actually CBX, or was it like the backup dancers or actors or something? I don't know. It's a really cool frame of them just like walking and the camera following and just the shadows and everything. This will probably be on my list because I think it's really cool. Simple stuff happening, but really dope stuff. And the sort of movement of their patas. What is this, Ayu? Is this Ayu? The whole white buildings or cream off-white sort of things are really cool. And then her in the middle. Just the color palette of it, I don't know if I would be in my list, but I guess the repetition of all the sort of balconies are really cool. The white lighting and stuff. It wouldn't be on my list, but I think it's a really cool shot. Another game of IU, this will probably be on my list. All the flower placement's really cool. The lines and how it means to her, the TV, the umbrella, her. It just because I used it, it'd be on my list, shoot. But I like this frame a lot better than the previous shot, if that one was from IU. This one, what music video is this from? Is this JJ Project? Is it JJ Project? I love it. I love this sort of landscape sort of thing happening, how wide the shot is. It's a 4:3 aspect ratio. The clouds over the mountains are really, really cool. The blue sky, the green grass, everything about it's really gorgeous. The colors, the whiteness of the frame I really love. Probably a drone shot. Is this also the same from the same music video? How green the trees is really pretty, and then just the sky is pretty too as well. Just it's a really cool shot. I love how big look how big that fucking tree is. When you see them there with like this car or whatever, Lord jeez, it's such a big ass tree. That'd go really far to get that frame. But I think it's a cool shot. I really like it. I feel like I've seen it done before in film though a lot, so it's not anything revolutionary, but it's a pretty frame. Again, same, probably music video. Just the way they made the greens and the sort of blues of the mountains of them, and just everything about the music video is really pretty, like color-wise. But that might have been, again, like post-production, color correction in there. I don't really know if it would have been. They might have been able to capture it on like while filming, but who knows? Not me. I wasn't there. Can't say. I don't like the sort of handheld rotation of the camera work, but it's cool for videos. Like imagine if it was smooth. I feel that would have hit me different. But I do, for certain things, I like different camera styles and movements and operating and whatnot, whatever the fuck it is, sort of thing. Happen. This shot from Spring Day is gorgeous. The really blue sky, the teal, and the rusted carousel swing thingamajiggy, the dirt, and a Jungkook in there. Really cool. It's just a really nice frame. Really wide shot. It's cool. I like the colors and the location and what they did for it. I enjoy it. I would put it on my list. Again, just like another close-up of an eye, extreme close-up. I don't really know. Probably not. Just an extreme close-up of an eye is like, I guess, a cool frame, but nothing, I guess, that crazy to me or really well done. Well, like, cause it could be really well done, but just like, I don't know, it just a simple close-up of an eye. Don't do it for me with some CG. You see their contact and the makeup and just like whatever. Not my most favorite frame on the planet. There's probably a frame out there that changes my mind, but for this instant, that's not really. This sort of It's CG. The stairways are all CG, and then there's who's that on the stairs? I don't know. This is from Got 70 Clips, I think. And how the sort of camera is it the camera? Yeah, the camera's rotating, and it makes the stairs look like they're rotating. I don't know how they did it in post-production. It is a CG sort of thing, but it's really cool. The spiral is a really pretty visual image. It's sort of the blackness is really cool with the sort of way the light hits the stairs in different situations. It's a really cool frame. I don't know if we've on top frame because I don't know. The spiral is really cool, but I think I don't think it'd be in my top frames, but it's a really cool shot. I really like it. This one, what is this? UN Village? Is this UN Village? Black and white. I'm a huge fan of black and white. It's looks a little bit wider than 4:3 aspect ratio. The sort of light bulb looking things that the sort of light is traveling by is cool. The way the light hits bacon is really cool too. I like black and white when it's done really well. It's really cool. Like it is done well here. What is this frame from? Hello, Lord Jesus! Somebody had to put coffee in all these damn coffee cups and lay them out like that. I think it's really gorgeous. The sort of mix match hodgepodge of the coffee cups is really cool. That there's like liquid in all of them is really cool. Whoever took the nap here is really cool. The color palette of the sort of earthy tans and beiges and whites and sort of teals hits in the coffee cups is really cool. I love this shot. It's really pretty. I like it. Camera movement's cool. Who is this? Is this Kai? What is this from? What is this from? Is this EXO? This is one of their winter tracks, isn't it? I love this shot, the sort of black sort of walls looking there, and then the sort of fade to the brown sort of lighting hitting the floor. It's not brown lighting, but it looks like it. And then the creaminess and the whiteness that hits the floor. The colors are gorgeous. The ropes are really cool. Visually, it's a stunning image. You got a Kai in there. Who doesn't like a Kai in their life every once in a while? I love this. I love this frame. I like it. I like the ropes in there. I like he's tied down. What? But I think it's a really cool shot. I really like it. What is this one? Who is that? Who is that? I don't know who that is. But it's really, really cool. The sort of white powdery thing hitting the umbrella is cool. The way the sort of smoke goes off the white umbrella is cool. The completely like blacked out everything else. So some light hitting him. It's a gorgeous shot. I like this. Is this 17? Is this? Yeah, 17. Is this rap unit? What was this? I don't remember who it was. It's a 17 music video. I know that for sure. I love the whole whiteness of the background, and then the sort of like cute thing they have going on, and then how they're wearing black. It's really black and white. It's always like my entire fucking closet, but also really classic. Really, it'll always look good. You know what I mean? And it does look good, and I think it's really cool. This one, who that? I'm assuming that's Taemin, girl. Hair whipping everywhere around. I really like this. It's sort of really black and grayish of the thing. The camera level, it doesn't look good on my laptop screen because it doesn't do good in well-lit situations like I have here. But it's a cool shot. I really like it, the way the light hits his back and just does everything and how he twirly Taemin's around. BTS, isn't it? Is that V? This is really cool. The newspapers on there took a lot of work. It looks like there's almost a projection behind. Oh no, I think it's just a reflection of the water from the lighting. There's lighting coming from underneath. They tell you not to light from underneath, but in certain situations it looks good like it does here. I think it's really cool. The light, again, coming from looks like the bottom, the very like green tint to the image is cool. It looks creepy a little bit. Like, how did it get here? The newspapers on the wall are really cool too. Looks very distressed, post-apocalyptic in a sense. Sort of frame looking thing. Reminds me of The Last of Us vibes, the first one, not the second one. But I think it's a cool shot. The water, I love water. Can't tell by now. But I think this is a cool frame. I don't know if it'll be my top ones, but it's a really gorgeous stuff happening. What is this? Is this haze? Yeah, it is haze. I love this shot. It's very like soft, almost glam sort of looking thing happening here. I like the way the light's hitting her. Her drip is really nice. Sort of matches the flowers on the skeleton head that she's watering. I really like the shot, the whole complete black background. This person really likes blacked out backgrounds is what I'm saying, what I'm seeing here. But again, it makes like the snow or whatever flying by look really cool. The pastel colors are really gorgeous too. I like the shot. it's a great music video. I love it. Some good stuff happening there. The color of the flowers is really cool. If you look, the sort of autumn orangeness that's on the ground, but also the trees is really cool, and like the faded, not blurred out because it's out of focus background. The card looks cool. I love the color palette of the music video. The tones of the colors are really gorgeous too. What they did in post-production with that's really great too. This one from Blood, Sweat, and Tears, sort of Alice in Wonderland. They're all in white, the silver thing, the pinkish background, the sort of trees. I like the camera movement. I love this frame, honestly. This sort of set, the all white tablecloth with the all white silverware is really cool. They're black. Pink lights hitting them. Pink lights also hitting the pillars. But there's blue lighting the background. Really gorgeous stuff happening there. Here, for this shot of Blood, Sweat, and Tears, I like the trees. The trees look really, really cool. The ground looks really cool. How the sort of light hits the floor is nice. They look cool. BTS looks cool. The background here, for me, it looks like there's almost pink blown out a little bit too much on the back. I don't really like the pink and the yellow. It's a pretty color. I really like the shot, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. It looks like it was green screened, or I don't really know what happened here. This shot, again, really cool. Same circle concept, frame within a frame. Pinkish purplish lighting into like the peachy lighting in the middle. It's a cool frame. But we just saw something similar to that with a tree. So it's repetitive, you know what I mean? And so I don't know if I would really go for repetitive shots for my personal taste, because if it's repeated before, it could be the same person that worked on it, or director of photography or director or something like that, but camera team. But we saw it earlier, so I don't really know what to say about that. Oh, okay, here we go to DO on top of the security cameras with the fence. This is a really cool shot. I like it. There's a pink or purple light hitting him. You get the red lasers coming out of the security cameras. The fence is a really cool little set piece. He's on top of it. We still to this day do not know how he got on top of it. Sort of orangish lighting hitting the back is really, really cool. I like the sort of way they put the fence at like the angle sort of thing, so you're looking towards Theo, but it also gives this really cool illusion to the shot as well. It's a nice shot. I like this one. It'd probably be my list. Then you go to the close-up of the security cameras. I think it's really cool the way the red hits it, but also the blue light coming from underneath. I think it's really gorgeous, and it's like a close-up shot or insert shot of the of them, but I think it's a really cool shot. I like this the way the blue hits the light, but also the white light hitting it too. It's a cool shot. Now we go back to Red Velvet. Okay, this is really cool. It looks like nighttime, which is really nice. Sort of blue light hitting them is really, really flattering to them, I guess. The rainbow colors they got on doesn't really shine a lot here, but it's fine because we saw a lot of it other places. There's also a yellow light coming from the right side of the frame, their left, that really hits Solgi and Irene. A little bit of Wendy, the front of looking like Yeti's shirt, not really hitting Joy. It's fine though. Blue and yellow, warm and cool, sort of go-to colors. Really nice in there. It's more extreme now, but this is more subtle. But it's a cool frame. All of them framed up really nicely. It's a cool shot. What music video is this from? I don't know. It's a band. I don't know what band it is. It's nice lighting happening. I don't know if it'd be in my top list. I think there's other things that I would look for that I think would be different or cooler. It's a cool shot. There's an explosion happening. I assume that's why it's in here. Slow-mo. The slow-mo is really nice of it. Who is this? Rose? Is it Rose? What music video is this from? I have no idea. The blue light's really cool with the orange light hitting her hair and like behind her sort of thing happening. It's a cool shot. I like it. She's smiling, wind blowing through her hair. The movement in the frame is nice. Is that Bobby? No. Yes. And so this shot's really cool. I like how the TVs are sort of spazzing out. The light hitting him coming from his front where he's looking on from the left side of the frame. I think it's really cool. I think it's a really cool shot. You definitely get the emotion through the frame. The TV sort of spazzing out in synchronicity is really cool. But I like this shot a lot. I like it. This one of Jimin from Fake Love. I think it's just really cool how they did the water thing. The blue tone is really cool. Contrast Yoongi's fire stuff that was happening really nicely. other than that, that's like the cool part about it. The camera movement pulling back is cool. The water, what they did with it is really cool about it, and that's like what I like most about it. This shot from day 6, they have another music video where they have projections and it's really colorful. I don't remember the name of it, but I prefer that music video over this one. But I guess I definitely see why they picked this one too as well. The color palette, the sort of tones of the colors are really, really cool here. This, oh my god, this whole little sequence from Taemin Move, this, the way the frame sort of matches and the camera movement matches, but between the 2 different sets, mwah, chef kiss, I love it. Again, Taemin's Move is a gorgeous music video. I love it so much. Would definitely also be my top list. I love the camera movement moving out, but also again how they cut back and forth between the 2 frames, and also how they sort of match the same frame with the same camera work on 2 different sets. It's extremely difficult to do, and they really did. I know, because I've had to recreate shots before in my own recreations, but also recreate stills too as well. But I think it's a really cool shot. I love the editing of it, of going back and forth, cutting between them. And then it cuts to this one of Taemin. It's like a upside down thing with the reverse looking sort of thing of the water sort of falling normally, but he's upside down. Even though it's just like reverse and flip shot, it's a really cool shot. Even if it was regular sort of thing happening, it'd be cool too as well. I like the way the light hits him on the front of him. Also the way the light hits the water is really cool too as well. I love the colors. I like blue. Blue's my favorite color, so I'm always gonna like a blue shot. This shot is one of my most favorite shots. It's definitely my entire favorite shot of the Monster X Dra Mama music video, but I also love one of my most favorite shots from the music video they have in general. The way they use, I don't know, Phantom maybe? Is that the camera that really goes slow motion? It's really gorgeous how they got the rain to fall so slowly, but also, was the young one in the shot? I don't remember. The light coming from, because it's a silhouette of him and the light's coming directly, because it's the back of him to the frame, so directly in front of him is gorgeous, and the way the light hits the water, oh my god, chef's kiss. What is this shot? I don't know what this frame's from. It's really pretty. It's a CG, sort of stars on a planet. It's a pretty shot, but I don't know if it'd be my favorite. This one from GOT7 Look. The weird thing is when there's heavy CG backgrounds for music videos, I think they're pretty, but I tend to like more practical sets and whatnot better. And this is one of the few shots from the music video that is. The colors are interesting. The neon is cool. But I don't know if it'd be my favorite frame from the music video or my favorite music video GOT7. Did you watch? Have you seen all of them? There's greatness happening in all of them. But it's not my most favorite GOT7 music video. My most memorable comeback for me personally. But I don't really know if this would be my favorite frame out of it. You know what I mean? I don't really know. So it wouldn't be on my list, I don't think. Again, I think it's here because the explosions or the pyrotechnics happening. Oh my god, just so gorgeous stuff. Again, they really did really cool stuff for Luna with the 3 members that had colors. You know, Kinlip had red, Jisoo had blue, and this is gorgeous. The fish tanks, the lighting of the fish tanks, the fishes that the contrast between them and how they like orange, the water is really cool, but also the blue and like oranges that are just like here. Gorgeous, chef's kiss, love it. Momo, it's a CG environment, so it's not like my most favorite Twice music video. I like Feel Special, honestly. But I guess what's cool about the one with Momo is the lighting and how the subtle pinks and purples are like hitting her in certain areas of her face and her hair. That's what's cool about it. She's on a swing, it's cool, but it's not my most favorite shot, especially of the music video. Even though it is all like CG, I think there's cooler frames in there. Is this from VIX? Is this from VIX? I love this shot. The color palette, the purples, the blues, the pinkies, the greens is really gorgeous. The sort of flower trees are really pretty. The suit's really cool. The lighting is gorgeous. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss of a music video. This one of V, is this from Singularity? I love this. This is really cool. You have this sort of minty, almost green, tealish color hitting them on one side. The sort of reddish pinkish on the other side. The lighting is really soft. Well, not soft, but soft in tone, I guess I would say. I'm saying a bunch of fucked up shit. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. The way the background is, the stuff that's out of focus and the flowers and the lighting hitting there is really gorgeous too as well. It's a really cool frame. I really like it. It would be on my top list. This one from Jimin. That's a CG background, I would assume so. What's cool about it is the silhouette and him falling, but also the sort of way the stars or whatever sort of go into lines, I guess, when he's like falling. It's a really cool thing they did. I really like it. I don't know if it's doing top frames though. What's that one? Who's falling down the elevator? I don't know what this is from, but I guess the color palette is what I really like about it. The warm walls contrasting her cooler drip. Yeah. I don't know. It's not my most favorite frame ever. Who this crying though? Like, why are you crying? Don't cry, buddy. You need a hug? I'll give you a hug. The sort of color tones are really cool here. That's what I like about it. This one from, ooh, Red Velvet. Okay, what I love about that shot is how she sort of comes into focus, or they focus on her. And whoever's in front of her is still out of focus, but you know, she's going into focus, and that's what's really cool about it. Also, the colors are pretty too. And then cut to this one. Just really cool shot. It's a cool shot. I mean, the sort of plaid, their fishnets, the textures. Visual textures and patterns are really cool. It's not really textures, it's more patterns. That's really cool about the frame that I really enjoy. It's really cool. Also, there's 5 of them in a 6-sided thingy. Hot tub. I don't know what it is. But it's a cool frame. The sort of snow looking thing falling on it's cool. What is this from? This is EXO. Is this from Tempo? I like the way the camera moves, but on how the light sort of follows them. The colors are really cool. The blind looking things in the back are cool. This sort of soft purple velvet looking mattress thing with the flowers are really cool, and how their outfits really look, and the chessboard. Everything's about it cool, but I really love the camera movement, but also the movement of the lights, because you can definitely see how their shadows move. You can definitely tell what I like by now, can't you? Oh, is this Taemin again? Taemin, boy, you need to stop with all this. The sort of fishnet thing he has on his face is really cool, how it's black, but also this sort of rainbowish reflective sort of thing hitting his face is gorgeous. And when you play it, because it's only gonna be a still in the video, it's really cool. This one from also Taemin, I love it. The sort of blurriness they did on the backup dancers. I assume it was the backup dancers' faces, the models, actors, whatever. That's a really cool part of it. The sort of tone of the colors are really pretty. Fadeness of it. The sort of Swarovski crystal thing Taemin's wearing is cool with this gold thing. He really pops out. It's cool, but I would think it'd be more cool for the editing than this one of Chungha. I don't really know. It's a projection that they chose, and it's her on a background with the camera. So it's nothing crazy for me personally. Doesn't make me tingle. This shot from Blackpink, the slow motion is really cool. The explosion, the colors are really nice too as well, but that's it for me for this shot. This explosion, I have no idea what the music video is from, but the explosion's cool. How wide the frame is, whoever's singing, standing there, it's a cool shot. This reverse fire thing from, what is it, Lotto? EXO's Lotto? They best not have Burr in that Rolls Royce they had in that music video, is all I'm saying. It's cool because it's in reverse, but also the colors that are in the shot I think are really cool too. This shot of V from Blood, Sweat and Tears, I really like it. I love the colors that are in there, the sort of sheet that he has on, and how it's like very see-through, and it's like, it's not a silhouette of him. I mean, like, but just like, you see his like profile of his face? Lord Jesus, pretty. What is this from? Is this from a little dance video, I think? It's really cool. He's, one of them is wearing white with the white thing and the black, sort of yin and yang thing, if you will, going on. That's what's cool about it and stuff. The background's very black, so if the other person was wearing white, that'd be cool. Their hair though, oh, I just noticed that. The person in white has dark hair and the person in black has white hair. Oh my god, that's a cool thing I just noticed. But also the dancing with a prop like that, it's really cool. What is this, Blood, Sweat and Tears? This person really likes Blood, Sweat and Tears. I think it's cool, the sort of pipes or whatever thing hanging down is really cool. Onto the shot of Yoongi with the piano, the way the light hits the pipes is really nice too as well. I assume it's CG. I don't really know if you can get a big ass fucking circle like that. Frame within a frame with the moon coming in is cool. The sky, the way the light hits a thing and his shadow onto the floor. It's a cool shot, but I don't know how they did it. I assume it's CG. This frame from Fake Love, they like Fake Love too. The sort of I don't know what is on the back. Is this CG? I don't really know what it is, if that's a big ass fucking art piece or whatever. It's a really cool little art piece with their silhouettes is really nice too. I like this frame, this whole little thing. Oh, there we go to more of the frame and stuff. I assume that was this is like more what they actually had and CG'd in the full circle. This shot from, oh, Tell Me What to Do, I remember it now. Shiny. It's really cool how wide it is and how they got in there, but then they're like, now we're putting the drone camera in and we getting you there in like a cross little thing too as well. I like the music video, but I don't know, these aren't my favorite frames from the music video or shot. What is this from? Is this the 17? The leaders thing that they did? I think the color is cool, the green and the orange and the light hitting them is really cool in the black background. What is this? This is 17? This shot's really cool because you get this sort of frame of them. And like, I legit thought it was the actual frame they did. But when the flowers hit, it's actually a reflection. And that's really dope. It's been done before, but it's still really dope. I love it. It's a really pretty shot too, of like, that they got framed up here. And the colors are really cool too. This close up, the colors are really pretty. The golds, sort of bronze looking things have, not bronze, yeah, golds, in tone, I guess. Yeah, is what's cool about it. What was that shot? What is that from? Is that 17 again? I assume that's 17. Look at all those boys. I like this one. The sort of light coming through the sort of weird set piece they built with the clouds. And how blue the sort of set piece is with the contrast of the light coming through them is really cool. This shot from SF9, Now or Never, I think it's really cool. The colors, the orange, the blues, but also again that rainbow reflection thing happening on his face is really pretty. I like it. I love this music video. Chef's kiss to this music video. Just another eye. You know, we know about my eyes. This shot looks like an epic anime intro sort of title shot. You know what I mean? And stuff. I don't know what music video it's from. I can't tell, but it's a cool shot. I like it, but I get it. I feel like it's been done before a lot. But it's definitely, I guess, one of the more cinematic shots in terms of camera work and the epicness of just like the buildings or whatever. I assume those buildings are CG, but it's a cool shot. I like the camera work. Again, looks like some anime intro sort of ish. This shot, what? I don't know what fucking music video this from, but it's gorgeous. The sort of green matrix thing happening on the wall. This sort of candles is being like looking like the main light source. It looks like there's a light hitting in the center, but there's a silhouette there. It's a gorgeous frame. This would be in my list. This one, oh my god. Is that Ravi in Shangri-La? Again, chef's kiss to this music video. The yellow lighting is gorgeous. The way it's hitting the sort of curtains and the drapery in there, but also the sort of yellow flickering happening there that was in post. It's a gorgeous music video. The colors are gorgeous here. Chef's kiss to this music video. This shot was at Icon. It's really cool. The TV's on fire, the tire's on fire in slow-mo. It's really cool. I forgot who's in the background. The lighting's really cool. How it hits in certain places, but also the shadows like from the TVs onto the floor is really cool. I like this shot. I don't know what music video is this from, but again, Matrix green looking thing happening with him there. Sort of contrasts the sort of frame of the whatever the person in the middle screaming about is. I don't know what music video this is from. I don't know what music video this is from either, but it's pretty lit. It looks like they got lighting fucking rigs, which there's lights on there, so I'm assuming it's like a lighting something, like overhead lighting situation in there, and they're in a studio. The drapery of the curtains is really cool. The light in the back, the fan, him on this platform is really cool. Couple different lights, on the back rigs or whatever is cool. It's just a cool shot. I like it. I like the shadows, the colors, the light. Oh my god, this shot from Bloomingdale again, it keeps coming back. I'm telling you. It's really cool. The color of the flowers is really pretty, and the teal floor with who we got here. We got a Chen and we got a Shumin. Really pretty shot, slow-mo, flowers falling. Oh my god. Shiny's Good Evening. Yo, a lot of feelings when that one came out, but it's a gorgeous music video. One of their most prettiest. The teal floor is kind of hitting their outfits, making them look teal. The greenery around them. This shot, an empty chair, RIP. Love you, pour one out for you later, homie. Gorgeous shot. Gorgeous opening shot for the choreography too as well, but just a gorgeous shot in general. This frame, I think it's cool. The blue and like the emptiness that's just like around them on the sort of more upper part of the frame, but also the right part of the frame is really cool. The white in their outfits, the tones of it's very sort of flat tone in color, I guess. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I like the emptiness that is in the shot. Emptiness works as well as busyness in a shot. This is not completely centered. I don't think so. I don't know. But this shot from JJ Project is really cool. Again, the greens look so green. The red arrows are really cool and how they sort of go in different directions. And the concept for that choreography and the whole concept for the music video too as well was really, really cool. So conceptually, it's really dope. And then walking away is nice too. Aspect ratio. Is that it? That's it. That's a long ass video. I'm tired of talking. I apologize. It's gonna be like 45 minutes. I don't know if people will watch it, if there's an audience out there that would want more. This is more what I preferred or what I thought was cool about the frames, but I could break down frame by frame every music video up in this beat and stuff and more evaluate colors and lighting and stuff like that. Is there an audience for this? God bless you if you made it to the end of this damn video, because I'm tired of talking. Whew, good thing I don't have to make any more today, but I hope you enjoyed it, sort of breaking down what makes it more cinematic. Again, there's some more, I think, stuff that applies to cinematography that we're not talking about in this video. So I don't know the individual's background that made this video. I don't know what their background is, like I said, into production or sort of what makes a pretty shot or whatever, something cinematic, and what the whole nonsense of that is. My explanation of what was happening was probably dog shit and you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but I feel like I could break it down more if I could tell you what frames I like and why I like them into more of my personal taste if I made my own video, which that would take a long time because I would look at like every music video out there. But yeah, I enjoyed this. This was fun. Let me know if this video does well. I'll probably make more of them, like view count wise or likes or whatever. Or if you guys want to see more, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the comments down below. If you hated it, let me know. If you stuck here till the end, put a thumbs up in the comments or tell me thumbs up. I guess. I don't know. Your thoughts or whatever. Tell me what you want. If you liked it in the comments down below. If you want more videos like this, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. If you want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, or on the description down below, or at the end screen, share this video with your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.